Hey guys, Bart from TST Industries here. In this video, we're going to show you the installation of our Gen 2 Flasher Relay on a 2013 and up Honda CBR 600RR. This part cures the fast flash rate typically associated with changing your OEM signals to LED type signals, just like on this bike. As you can tell, we have a hyperflash situation where our signals are drawing much less current than the OEM ones, and that causes the stock signaling system to flash very, very fast. And this is typically done to notify you they have a lamp out. So if you're using LED signals, this part will be a plug-and-play solution to change your flash rate back to 85 cycles per minute, which is roughly the OEM rate. In addition to that, our flasher relay also allows you to adjust your flash rate to your liking if you would like to depart from the 85 cycle a minute rate. And I will get into that in a second. So first we'll need to identify where your OEM unit is. You have your battery, you have your relay and fuse box, and here is your relay. So you'll just pull up on it, clear this rubber keeper off the tab that sits on the sub tray. On the bottom of this relay, you'll need to find the tab that unlocks it, press down on it, and withdraw the plug. It's really that simple. We will retain this rubber keeper to use with our Gen 2 relay. So here we have the Gen 2 relay from TST Industries. We'll slip the rubber keeper onto the package first. That usually makes everything easier. All right, and then we just line the plug up with the window for accepting the clip, just like that. Click it in, place it back on the sub tray, power up the bike, test your system, and it looks like we're flashing at the correct rate. If you're anything like me, at this point you would move on to reassembling the driver's seat and you'd be good to go. If you want to be fancy and adjust this unit beyond how it comes adjusted, you'll need to pull it back out. The gray cover comes off the red portion like this. Just need to unclip it. That comes out and the circuit board comes out. So to do this properly, we will plug this back in. First we'll need to figure out how this plugs in properly because we have only 2 pins and 3 accepting windows. So what I'll do is just put the red portion with the plug back on. That makes it simple to locate the pins properly. Plug it back in like this, and now it's very important to not touch any of these components here, any of the conductors, to any grounding point or any other wire, because you'll likely blow a fuse or blow up the circuit components here. Once we power up the bike, we will be turning this dial to adjust the flash rate to a quicker flash rate or a slower flash rate. So I'll show you that, guys. So I'll show you that right now. I'm going to power up the right signal and I'm going to turn the dial clockwise, and that makes the flash rate really, really slow. And if I go all the way to the end, to the counterclockwise, and we have very, very fast flash rate. So now it's basically up to you to decide how fast you want this to flash. I'm going to go back to roughly where we were before I started adjusting this. And that does it for me. I'm going to power down the bike, remove the circuit board from this plug here, and now I'll need to place it back in the gray cover. Now you'll notice that in the gray cover you have these channels, and that's where the circuit board needs to sit. Just slide it in just like that. I'll need to grab the red plug portion out of this plug and replace it on top of the relay. And now make sure that this is all snapped back together. Replace it in its accepting plug. Replace the whole package on the sub tray. Now we're ready to put the driver's seat back on. And there you have it. Now that installation is complete. This is a really great way to steer around having to wire in individual resistors on every single signal lamp to slow down your flash rate. Plug and play, really simple to install, roughly takes 5 minutes. I think you'll be pleased with that. So hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.